Mountain News Weekend Edition.
Good morning, I'm Lauren Osborne. Today's Saturday, May 21st. Yesterday was extremely rainy, so let's check in with our expert Arden Gregory to see what she has to say today. What can we expect? This morning was really foggy coming into work.
Yeah, we do have quite a bit of fog across the region right now, but we are mostly dry. But as we go through the rest of the day, that is going to change and we're going to see more scattered showers once again today. But as I mentioned, right now we are mostly dry. If you take a look at Pinpoint Doppler, seeing mostly clean sweeps, but we do have one isolated shower down near just west of Harlan in Bell County. So if you're in that area, you may see some very brief rain, but the rest of us are dry for the time being. Temperature wise, we're starting off nice and mild this morning with temperatures in the upper 50s to low 60s. But as we go through the rest of your day, we're not going to warm up a whole lot. We're going to see highs top out in the upper 60s this afternoon. As she mentioned, it is a little bit foggy out there. Many locations dealing with some fog this morning. Visibility down to 1 mile in Harlan, 1.5 miles in Wise, and Jackson dealing with a little bit of patchy fog as well. And they're not the only ones. We're seeing quite a bit here in Hazard. So if you are headed out this morning, keep in mind you may run into some patchy fog or maybe an isolated shower. But as we head into the afternoon hours, we'll see those showers increase, but temperatures remain nice and mild. But although it is rainy today, we have some sunshine in the forecast, and I'll get to that a little later on.
Arden, thank you. Making their voices heard, the Letcher County Fiscal Court ignited a heated debate this week. Officials decided to explore the possibility of preventing people from using county bathrooms that do not match the genders on their birth certificates. Several people spoke in opposition to such a move at a special meeting yesterday morning. WYMT's Matthew Rand was there and has more.
Friday's special Letcher County Fiscal Court meeting was focused on the county budget, but many who attended the open meeting had other concerns.
Transgender people are part of this community, and we should be erecting laws that protect their civil liberties, not laws that erect them.
The court unanimously voted earlier this week to explore the possibility of exempting the county from any future federal regulation protecting the rights of transgender people to use public restrooms in line with their gender identities. First District Magistrate Bobby Howard raised the issue.
I just wish this separated here, and everybody's equal under God's eyes. Everybody's equal, but I think a line ought to be drew between the bathrooms. Is what I think.
While Letcher County continues to deal with a difficult financial situation, many who spoke at Friday's meeting expressed concern that a county-wide bathroom law would have a negative impact on the local economy.
People will not come here if they think that Letcher County is not an inclusive and supportive, loving, healing community, because we are that and we want to portray that.
Howard says he would be in favor of separate bathrooms for transgender people if it were not for the expense. Others say the issue is absurd and never should have been brought up in the first place.
I think we just have a lot more concerns in this community than who's going to what bathroom.
Fiscal court members say they are waiting on the county attorney to provide guidance on the issue. In Letcher County, Matthew Rand, WYMT Mountain News.
The fiscal court gave first reading to the budget, which Judge Executive Jim Ward says is one of the leanest spending plans in the county has seen in his tenure. Two former Magoffin County school employees will appear in court on June 6th. State police arrested the pair after responding to a party complaint. Police say they found teens drinking at the home of Wendell King, a maintenance worker. They also arrested Daryl Peters, a carpentry teacher, and Lieha Van Hoos. All three face an unlawful transaction with a minor charge. Van Hoos is scheduled for arraignment on Monday. King and Peters were fired yesterday morning. In Bell County, a mother and father are behind bars after police say they got high and passed out in their car with their child in the back seat. It happened Thursday in the Walmart parking lot. 28-year-old James Hash and 23-year-old Larissa Walters both face several drug charges and criminal abuse.
It's heartbreaking. It's very sad. You know, it's as innocent a victim as what you can have, a small child.
Social Services is handling the child's living arrangements. A Clay County man faces charges for taking off from police with a baby in his arms. Troopers say it happened Thursday around 4 on Crane Creek Road. Philip Smith faces fleeing or evading police and endangering the welfare of a minor charges. Police say they went to a home with Social Services to remove the child when Smith ran off. In a citation, a trooper wrote they found Smith hiding with the baby in the closet of a nearby trailer. A police-involved shooting left 3 Kentucky State Police troopers on administrative leave. It happened Thursday evening in Knott County. Officials say the troopers were forced to shoot Brandon Stacy when he raised a gun toward them following commands to drop his weapon. The most veteran trooper is Detective Chris Collins, a 15-year-old veteran. Also on leave are 2-year troopers Josh Huff and Charlie Moore. Placing them on leave is standard procedure. Officials in Floyd County are searching for 2 suspects who stole government property. Deputies say the theft happened at the end of April. I went to the lake to find out how the search is going. This no trespassing sign did not keep 2 suspects from breaking into this dock. A theft, all of it caught on camera.
On the video footage, it shows how the pontoon was untied from the dock.
And they got onto the pontoon and decided to go up. They decided to get on top of the pontoon and to climb on top of the dock.
You can see on this surveillance video someone walking across a beam. Later, you see 2 suspects on top of the dock fishing. Here is a close-up image. This was before they stole items from the boat. Officials say not only did the 2 suspects trespass onto government property, they also stole federal property from this boat behind me, which belongs to the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers.
They stole from the federal government.
Officials noticed this glove compartment was broken into. They say it contained a 2-way radio that is now missing. They also noticed a 20-pound fire extinguisher was also taken. Now officials are looking for answers and asking for tips. If you have any tips, call the Floyd County Sheriff's Office at 606-886-6171. Now to an update on a deadly Harlan County fire that killed a man neighbors say was homeless. Thursday, we told you how state troopers found Jerry Robert Langley dead inside a burned out Baxter home Wednesday. They say autopsy results revealed he died of smoke inhalation. Troopers do not suspect arson or foul play in the case. It's still unclear why Langley was in the home or how the fire started. Testimony wrapped up yesterday in a Bell County murder case. Prosecutors say William Anderson was one of 2 men that killed Bobby Wiggins in 2011. James Sizemore already pleaded guilty and took the stand this week. He says it happened over drugs. Closing arguments will begin next Wednesday. Yesterday, a woman admitted to her role in a Pulaski County murder. Amanda Braddock entered a guilty plea to theft and tampering with evidence charges. She dated Jedediah Van Wormer, who police say murdered his father. Braddock was testified against Van Wormer in his upcoming murder trial. That case is currently on hold pending a competency evaluation. Yesterday, Donald Trump came to Kentucky and left with a big endorsement. That likely Republican presidential nominee received the backing of the National Rifle Association. The gun lobby group is holding its annual meeting in Louisville. That's where the NRA officials yesterday publicly spoke in favor of Trump becoming our country's next president, despite some of his past positions that he put at odds with the organization.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next president of the United States, Donald Trump.
Thousands of gun rights advocates welcomed Donald Trump to the National Rifle Association's annual meeting in Louisville.
Gun-free zones. We're getting rid of gun-free zones, okay? I can tell you.
The NRA endorsed Trump, although he used to support both a ban on assault weapons and a longer waiting period to buy a gun. Trump used the stage Friday to bash presumptive Democratic presidential nominee Hillary Clinton.
Crooked Hillary Clinton is the most anti-gun, anti-Second Amendment candidate ever to run for office. And as I said before, she wants to abolish the Second Amendment. She wants to take your guns away. She wants to abolish. Just remember that.
Clinton responded on Twitter by telling Trump, "You're wrong. We can uphold Second Amendment rights while preventing senseless gun violence." The former Secretary of State labeled the NRA an enemy during a debate last year.
You've all made a few people upset over your political careers. Which enemy are you most proud of?
In addition to the NRA, the health insurance companies, the drug companies, The Iranians, probably the Republicans.
As the Republican frontrunner continues to hammer her on gun issues with less than 6 months to go before the general election.
Kentucky Junior Senator Rand Paul and Governor Matt Bevin also spoke at the NRA meeting yesterday. And by the way, Trump yesterday repeated his promise of putting coal miners back to work, but did not say specifically how he would accomplish that. Coming up on Mountain News this morning, we'll tell you about a boy who is still recovering from an accident that got a big surprise this week. And later in sports, we'll take a walk down memory lane. One Lynch native recalls his memories of the 1963 state championships.
And we have some scattered showers to start your weekend, but some sunshine and warmer temperatures are in the forecast. I'll let you know when we come back.
It's hard to imagine